this is Jordan Fisher, principal of Good Bones Properties, a partner of Keller Williams, and I'm here with Frank Magana, a primary residential mortgage. And today, Frank, I really want to talk about the docs required. What kind of documentation do people need to bring? In this environment, I know it's changed a lot.
Absolutely.
Right? So tell me about the documentation people need to bring to qualify for a loan.
Absolutely. Well, you know, the documentation today is the same it was in 1980.
So it's not like way extreme, it's just going back.
It's going back to the old days. I've been in this business for 30 years, and I'm going back to what I used to do back in the 80s. Very simple. We need documentation. We need to document your income. We document your income by getting paycheck stubs. I need 1 full month of paycheck stubs. I need 2 years tax returns, 2 years W-2s, all the most recent. We also need to document your assets, and we do that by obtaining 2 months consecutive bank statements. We also need to confirm your identification. Okay, so we do need to make sure that there's certain forms that are sent out to confirm Social Security numbers, things like that. In order for us to really determine your qualifications, we need to put all that data together to make a concerted effort to find out what you actually qualify for. With that information, we run credit and are able to determine what kind of debt-to-income ratios we need to deal with.
Okay, it sounds like a short sale package. Very similar.
Exactly,
Yeah.
very similar.
And tell me, so if you own a business, there's probably a few other documents, right?
Oh, absolutely. If you own a business, the tax returns are very important because if you're a sole proprietor, we look at what's called a profit and loss or your Schedule C. If you are a corporation, which a lot of customers today are, they have several different corporations, we need to also look at the last 2 years' corporate tax returns because we have to make a determination what percentage of the corporation you own. If in fact you own more than 25% or more of the corporation, then we can either include that income or include the loss.
Okay. So when people get all their documents together, you and your staff review them.
Correct.
What are some common red flags that that you see that are really apparent that maybe someone could avoid knowing ahead of time to make sure that that is handled?
Absolutely. Well, once again, we go back to tax returns.
Right.
Tax returns are something that we really have to take a look at. A lot of customers today, even though they might be employees, they do what's called 2106 expenses, or commonly known as unreimbursed employee expenses. If a client is taking an unreimbursed employee expense, we have to treat that like a profit and loss. So if somebody is taking $10,000 a year in that particular category, I have to reduce their income by $10,000.
What are some things that could be? Could that be like even like health insurance, like putting money aside, or
No. Basically, all it is, for example, a police officer or a school teacher, they have a tendency to write off their equipment, such as guns, uniforms, things like that carry a monetary value.
that they need for the job.
Correct. A school teacher, unfortunately, today in California, a lot of school teachers are having to buy their own supplies, so they get to write that off. Unfortunately, even though it benefits them tax-wise, I have to hit them dollar for dollar towards their income.
Okay. So the most important thing new buyers or anyone buying a house could do right now when they're getting ready to buy a house, to be ready to make an offer, is get pre-approved. And the docs they need, they can start gathering these now.
Absolutely.
You just need, I assume, the most current docs.
Absolutely.
So when they're ready to go, it's the most current docs.
Absolutely. And in today's day and age, with technology being the way it is, you don't need to send me a hard copy. I can get a scanned copy, an email copy. Makes it a little easier.
Okay. And it's really not that hard. It's just going back to what it used to be.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I can tell you within a span of 15 minutes what we can do for you.
Okay, because I get a lot of like buyers calling me all the time, always asking like, well, I heard it's just impossible to qualify for a loan. I just need like every document in the, I'm just being asked, but it's really not the case.
Not the case at all. Documentation, we do need it, but it's very simple to get qualified.